off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
This team
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and that is off the wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, make it 9-0. Throw to third, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
The first baseman.
Wow, with one out, and he clutches up with an RBI triple, which is his second hit of the game. So he's starting to put together a pretty big game here.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The center fielder, Kevin.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field, but that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
He didn't fool anybody there because he was waiting on that curveball all the way. Stays back and lets it break right over the heart of the plate. Gives it a ride and drives in a run. Nice piece of hitting right there.
Breaking ball that drops in for a strike. They may be hard-pressed to get the same sort of performance on the mound that they got yesterday, a complete game shutout, but something close would certainly give them a chance to complete a sweep.
You don't see it very often, a complete game shutout like they had yesterday. Hopefully that's the beginning of things to come, and their starting pitcher can get them deep into this one as well.
And he's up to third safely now with two gone in the inning.
The second baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Joey Wendell. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Lifted down the line in left. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Man, this thing's blown open right here as they've exploded for 8 runs in this inning alone. Everyone knows that offense is contagious. That much is pretty obvious in this one.
From the stretch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The Rays will, however, have to beat their opposition's best as they've got to go up against their ace in this one.
One of the keys to sweeping a series is getting some runs and getting some runs early. Big lead early in this one, and it looks.
He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Before this game started, if you would have asked them if they would have been happy to score 9 runs in a game, they'd take it all day long, but 9 in an inning? That's just insane.
First offering on its way. Hard liner to center field. Pilar is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired, but not before they hang a 9 spot on him here to really open up this ball game. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Rays are out in front 13-0. Into the box now, number 13. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Lowe is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Galvis behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Coming to the plate now, Danny Jansen.
Number 9.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. On the year, Jansen is carrying a slugging percentage under 350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. 2 out, nobody on. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ranging back is Pilar, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. His second of the game as the blowout continues.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Daniel Robertson. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his third double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Robertson stands at second with no outs. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Pilar. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
The first baseman, G-Man
digging in and looking for more, Ji-Man Choi. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Hernandez is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Kevin Kiermaier. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line towards center field. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. from the stretch. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Kiermaier blows through the stop sign, headed for home. He'll score easily as they extend their lead even further.
Yeah, they've been crushing it at the plate all game long, as 16 runs on the scoreboard can attest. Not much you can say or do on the other side of it. Just have to get over it and get after it again next time.
First pitch of the at-bat. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Number 11.
Well, with that base hit, D-Bro, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
Hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Richard racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the first pitch to him. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the third baseline, backhanded on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Here's Justin Smoke now, and Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen, and that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays. So he's aboard here on the 2-out single, but overall this is one of the weaker offensive ball clubs around, at least in terms of team batting average. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. High in the air down the right field line. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays held in check, still 16-0. Into the box now, Brandon Lowe. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So here